Hi guys, Honza Galla from Recumbent.news. This time with Matt Galat. You know him most probably because of his YouTube Chayo Nation channel. And in the previous video we talked about the reasons to why Matt likes to ride a trike and why he started riding trikes, recumbent trikes. And this time I thought we would kind of chat about trikes versus two-wheelers.
Okay.
Recumbent. Let's talk about trikes versus two-wheelers.
And I think that we're both jealous towards our own type. Like I like the trikes and you like the bikes.
Yes.
Right? Whether they're recumbent. Like that's the thing. Like if I was to sell somebody, I would push them towards a trike because it's my passion, and you might push them more towards the recumbent bike. I personally have some jealousy towards the trikes because I enjoy the idea of having more hands-free.
Yes.
And not having to worry about balance. When you're riding an upright bike, whether it's a recumbent or a normal, you have more things to focus on. You have to think about whether you know it or not. Your mind is preoccupied with the idea of staying balanced. You know, you're looking around and focusing on different things.
You also spend part of your power balancing.
Exactly.
On long rides, can be an issue.
And when I'm cycling on the trike, that energy is now devoted towards enjoying my surroundings, or filming something for my YouTube channel, or or riding into the underside of a tree and just relaxing and not even having to think about, where am I going to lean this thing, or where am I going to set this thing, or or anything,
So for you, the main reason is basically the fact that you need to or want to fly the drone, taking pictures. You have your side bag next to the seat, so you usually stop pretty quickly. You can, open the bag, use your camera or the drone or whatever.
I mean, I fly the drone from the seat of the trike while it is moving.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Without active track.
Unbelievable. Matt can
fly it with my
things, you should do you should start a drone flying YouTube channel because Matt is really a master of flying drones in crazy conditions. While
I take a lot of risks.
different vehicles as well, not only from trikes.
Whatever. You give it to me, I will fly it.
That's how you do it, boys. That's how you fly a drone, ride a trike, land it, pick it up, fold it up, get it in your bag, get it disappeared, or the police see, and then you're good to go. All good. Didn't even have to leave the seat.
I get some good stuff, and I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't think the way I would, the way I do now. I would not be able to do that on a bike.
No, probably not.
No way.
But my point with
tell me.
two-wheelers is I usually recommend two-wheelers if you are younger than 55. Maybe you want to try a recumbent. I think you should try a recumbent two-wheeler, a bicycle basically with two wheels, because it's lighter, it's narrower. You can go on a narrower path, maybe on some trails in the forest. It's not so. At the end, it has some learning curve.
There is some balance. I rode yours for the first time.
You have to learn to ride it, but it's basically the same like you learned to ride a bicycle when you were 4
You have to relearn. You have to relearn how to ride a new thing.
Relearn it. In those 20 years, I've been teaching people riding a recumbent, if they really wanted to ride it, the two-wheeler, I always managed to
Convince them.
to teach them
Yeah. To
the
teach
riding.
them. Yeah.
Only one person out of how many, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Couldn't couldn't learn it even after whatever 40 minutes or
It doesn't
so
take
trying.
long. You just have to.
It's
You have to get the
usually
balance.
0
issue.
to 10 minutes,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you
yeah.
can ride it. Which is also, we could see it on the Spezi show there. I taught a few people there, and they all manage it at the end.
There was one girl that had some problem, and
Yeah, but at the end,
oh, she did.
I think she did it
Okay,
at the end.
good,
yeah.
good.
So that's it. And then it's, for me, it's easier to, to transport it by car.
Yeah,
to transport
that's a
it
big- that's a big thing.
in the trains,
Flying.
as well,
Yep.
if it's necessary. Having it in the basement. But yeah, what I really like is also in the city traffic, let's say,
Yep.
you are higher and narrower, so you can more easily squeeze in between the cars,
Yep.
whatever. So that's my point for recumbents, two-wheelers. But of course, there are the disadvantages. Like I wouldn't even try, or I have tried, but not yet succeeded with flying a drone while riding. It is, I cannot really have anything next, you
Your
can hardly
handlebars
find a
are moving
place,
around. Yeah.
where you can put some larger stuff around you.
Accessibility to your
Yeah.
personal stuff.
Although I will try the setup with the handlebar bags next to the seat as well, but that's in the plan. And you have to balance it. Going very slow up the hill makes cause issues to some of the riders, but I can do less than 1 kilometer per hour if I need, which is 0.
Would you say the trike is
0.8.
slower on the uphills? I think you're
Yeah,
you're faster on the uphill.
Yeah, but you can go very slow if you need.
And you won't tip over. You could
Yes,
go like
yes. And I
0.01 miles per hour.
So
Yeah.
with recumbents, two-wheelers, the real masters, the question is how slow you can go. How, what is the slowest speed you can still
stay upright.
stay upright and ride. So even during, do you remember, even during the recumbent meetings that are organized, we are organizing a meeting in Czech Republic every 5 years, a big one. We organize like a snail race, we call it, So you have riders going on two-wheelers, and you have 10 or 20 meters long trail
You gotta go
and you have to go as slow as possible. And the one who gets last to the end, or who does not fall, it wins. And then you have like a net of what is called not spider net, but
Tournament or whatever.
Yeah. So one out of the two, and then you go all the way to semifinals and finals.
But is there anybody that can balance infinitely?
No.
Okay.
No,
I mean, if somebody could do that, they'd
it's
win
not-
right away.
No,
They'd be like
it's not
sitting there.
possible. It's not possible. I remember we were doing it in during the Cyclovision, which is a race of recumbent bikes and velomobiles in Netherlands. And we slept in one of the pit stops because it was on the Zandvoort race track for former Formula One cars or whatever. So in the pit stops there were all the bikes like stored during the night, and we slept in the pit stop in
That's
the box.
pretty cool.
So we made the track. We were taking all the bikes, 5 of us.
Yeah.
So we always wrote down the times.
Yeah.
And then we came up with the result that the slowest recumbent bike, which means that it's the best, a bike which is most stable, was a speed machine from HQ Velotechnik.
Really?
Yeah.
The speed machine was the slowest machine.
It was the machine that could go
The slowest.
possible, which is funny.
I mean, of
So
course.
it's really
so that I mean, literally, the trike. It's upright right now. During
Yeah,
our entire
yeah,
talk, you know,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
win that race. You
yes.
know,
Yeah, you would just
I would
come.
just sit
Then
there.
it can be a race how quickly or about the latest falling asleep.
Yeah, yeah. How
Something
comfortable
like
a
that.
bed. Yeah. That's the other thing about the trike. I think it's very, very comfortable. Well, I guess that's both the recumbent bike and the recumbent trike. The whole point
Yes.
of these vehicles is that as far as back support and your butt and your shoulders, it's extremely comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I like. You don't have a neck pain. You don't have wrists issues.
Do you think that the recumbent bike or the recumbent trike, one is more comfortable than the other?
No,
You don't think so?
no. At the end, no.
I guess
don't
the
see
steering's the
why.
same.
You can
Your
have
feet are
for
the
the
same
for
length
the
out.
for the two-wheelers. You can have the under-seat steering or the
Yeah.
over-seat steering or what we call an open cockpit.
The trike is comfortable in a stopped position, which
As
is
well.
something the bicycle can't
Yeah.
necessarily do.
But when I saw a recumbent in my real life for the first time, that was when I cycled to the North Arctic Circle with my cousin. We met a guy from Netherlands on a home-built recumbent, which was too long for me to try it, you know, and he couldn't adjust it for me. So
Yeah.
I only sat in it
With your
when
legs?
we had a stop.
Downhillers. Oh,
no, when
stop,
we had a
stop.
stop, you know.
Okay.
So we stopped somewhere, and the most comfortable place to sit
Was that?
was that seat. You
Yep,
know, you
yep.
wouldn't have a better place to sit
Exactly.
in, you know, in the forest, whatever
Yeah.
side on the shoulder of the road. So that was always the most comfortable place. And then I was hooked. You know, we were cycling on an upright bike tandem. Like this,
Shoulders all forward, and
he was just relaxing and pedaling, which was like.
well,
yeah, I
that's
was
a
hooked.
benefit for
Yeah.
both, right? That's a benefit between the trike and the bike.
Yes.
You know, comfort.
Yeah.
I would say if you were going to say disadvantages for the trike, it would be versus a bike is the fact that it's wider. You know, it takes up more space on the road, like
And
like
then
we were
at
saying.
the end, it is also slower, you know, because you have free wheels, you have more aerodynamic drag, and it's heavier usually. So you know, but my experience with recumbents is mostly with touring recumbents. So I don't even mention the fact that they are faster than they can be faster than upright bikes, even upright road bikes.
Yeah.
But you know, for me, that's not the reason. I usually put a lot of bags on it, or I carry this and that, and so it's not about speed, not really.
But it can go fast.
It can go fast.
It can go
yeah,
fast.
for sure.
And you know, I would say that might be an advantage for the trike if we're looking at like you're saying, is that the trike you're sitting even lower. Like you're sitting low on a recumbent bike, just the sitting position. But you're sitting even lower on a trike.
Yeah.
So you're like hugging the road, which allows you a new vantage point. You know, when you're going fast downhill on a trike, you're like, it feels really cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
it feels fast.
It's like driving a sports car.
Yeah, you're just floating over that road, you know. But that's cool. Another might be that a trike, if you lean it, it tips over. A bike, when you lean it, you lean into it. You have to lean. You know.
So you are leaning
That's certainly a disadvantage, you would say, to having a trike would be the fact that you can, in a turn, flip it, and then there's no, you know, you're going to flip over. But if you're on a bike, you're leaning into turns intentionally, you know. So that's certainly something.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I think we summarized it somehow.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So
get a trike.
get a bike. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.